Hey, everybody out there in Podcastville. I got a few announcements before we start today. First of all, we got a very special guest with us today. There's a lot of people that we're looking forward to have on the show that want to come on the show, and a lot of people we want to bring to you guys out there and introduce you to. Jack and Donnie will be back for episodes later on too, and a lot of different people. We've been talking to musicians and comedians and actors and everybody.
True life stories.
Yeah, true crime. We're gonna got a really special episode coming up that's gonna be a surprise of a true story. Yeah. So and we're also launching our new branch of this channel for interviews. The name of that's going to be the Backstage Pass interviews, and I'm gonna try. Hopefully,
this is one of them.
Yeah. Well, that's more like going to be like a one-on-one interview, you know, with musicians and people in the in the industry here in Chicago. All right. So today's topic, we have Mr. Dakota Horvath here. Pleasure to have you.
Great to be here, Chris.
Yes, sir. I'm glad you're here. Since it's our first time talking on the podcast, I want to go back to when you first started out. Could you tell us a little bit about that? Because you were a prodigy.
A child prodigy.
Yeah. You came out really, how do I say, aggressively, you know.
How old were you when it started?
I first started singing when I was about 5 years old, and just practicing around the house. And my grandmother had left some records to me and stuff, so I started to sing with those.
The stash
of records. So
yeah, my dad had that too.
For sure. So there was a lot of a lot of the older singers, of course, Sinatra and Johnny Mathis and Streisand and all that stuff was in the collection. So
right, I remember when I first met you. Okay, yeah. And you maybe were about this big.
I'm still that big, but
in a holiday, it was for some holiday or something, or a get together, and I remember you came up to me, man, and you had a suit and tie on, and you start talking to me about music and what I was doing with Matthew and this and that. And I'm like, this little fucking kid, he's fucking gonna be something. He's great, And sure enough, you were, man. You came, you had a lot of good success from a young age. Ladies and gentlemen, he actually performed at Brad Pitt's wedding. Brad Pitt and
Jennifer
Aniston's wedding. That was something, huh?
That was really something cool. Yeah.
How was that experience?
Something I'll never forget. I'll tell you that. I mean, it was really cool to be there, and a lot of different celebrities and stuff. It was.
So, did you sing by yourself or with a band or what?
There was a band there, and they had a few special guests. Melissa Etheridge sang.
Oh, okay.
Billy Preston was there, did a couple songs. Me.
Wow.
They had the Gypsy Kings were there and played during the reception. Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah. I always wondered that, how that went down. How did you perform, at a wedding?
It was, so I had a friend that was booking entertainment in L.A., who I know for a long time. My dad knew and stuff. And Brad Pitt seen me on TV at that time. I did the Martin Short show, I think, I was on. And he called and tried to see if they'd get me. And maybe a month before the wedding, I got a phone call, and I was on a 3-way call with Jennifer Aniston, Brad Pitt, and the agent.
Wow.
Discussing what songs and stuff they wanted.
What did they want?
They mentioned a couple songs. Brad Pitt start joking around. He said, "How about the lady is a tramp?" He said, we were joking. He's getting married, And
good one.
So, yeah, that was cool. And then we got to go, but we couldn't take any pictures or anything. They confiscated all the cameras from everybody.
A lot of security, huh?
Had to go through metal. It was like going to the airport. You had to put all your stuff through a metal detector and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that you. That's not the only thing you did. You did. You were on
tons
TV
of stuff. Every talk
shows,
right?
Yeah, I did a lot of them. Jenny Jones, Maury, Springer back in the
Yeah.
day.
Jerry Springer. Yeah, you remember that?
When I was real little.
Jenny Jones, maybe.
Yeah, I did Jenny Jones a couple of times.
Yeah, I remember them days, man.
And then I did, like Good Morning America and Regis and a few of those shows too. So
Yeah, and now your dad was your manager, right?
he managed me, yeah, for
And
most
he-
of my life. Yeah.
What a great manager he was to pull all that off for you.
Oh yeah,
You know,
most
Yep.
definitely.
he really was.
First time doing it, and yeah, he got pretty far.
Yeah, man,
Did
you
a
gotta
great
give,
job, and he's
gotta give the guy credit, man. He made this guy a star right here from a little boy.
yeah.
You know, that was something, man. It was really something. And you know what? As you grew up and you got a little bit older, we're not that we're that far apart in age, but
Yeah.
you're a little younger than me. But when you started growing into your own maturing,
Yeah.
you always impressed me.
Well, thank you. Same here for you. I've always been impressed by your era.
Yeah.
and
I mean,
the
'cause-
shit you're able to do. I mean,
Not even just because of Frank Sinatra or jazz or whatever, but you would come by me and he talked to me about rock and stuff, and the stuff that we do. Like, he's got knowledge of that stuff. You know,
Oh, yeah.
you know about all kinds of music.
well, I try to listen to like everything growing up.
Yeah.
And, like everybody thinks I just listen to Sinatra.
Yeah,
or,
I'm very surprised by that.
Yeah.
I would never think you'd do
people
listen to
definitely
that.
think that about me, but yeah, I listen to a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
Always
Country
did.
and Western.
Country and yes. Little ragtime here and there.
Yeah, why not, right? Bluegrass. But yeah, man. So then you start getting a little older, and I remember your dad had me come on some gigs with you.
Yeah, we played a lot of gigs together.
Yeah.
With both of you guys.
And
Oh, yeah.
I remember one big one. It was a big ass party. We were playing in some kind of big banquet hall and stuff, and they gave us dinner and everything. We were like in the back.
Oh, I remember that night. That was great.
Yeah. And I think we had Jimmy on piano.
Yeah.
Remember
Jimmy Shander was with us. Yep.
Remember what I did to him that night?
You scared him that night.
Yeah. I called his cell phone like I was some guy that his wife cheated on him with him. You know, I said, I know where you're at, and I named the place. You know, I said, I'm coming there right now. He got all scared. You know?
I'm sure he was terrified all night. He was so.
That was funny.
Then he got brave. He said, well, let him come.
That was funny, man. I think that was the first time I ever met Jimmy.
Yeah, probably.
You know, they always lived out in Cleveland, right?
Yeah, he had been in Cleveland forever.
Yeah.
We gotta send Jimmy this. We gotta
Yeah.
show Jimmy this one.
So and then, let's see if you remember this. Of course you do. When Jennifer, our cousin, took us in the studio
Oh yeah,
with Ava
and Stevie
and Stevie and little David was
Little
on
David
drums.
played drums.
Oh, I remember that.
And he played good too. On
Yeah, that was a good
songs.
session.
I was surprised at him at that. He made it through, yeah. But well, of course Stevie, but he was, oh my God, you know.
Yeah,
Didn't you do the Staying Alive song?
yeah. We did a Stantalia sang on there with us as well.
Right.
Yeah, that was a really fun recording. Everybody got to. Alan Vahoski was with
How's
us.
it go again, the song?
You sang it.
No, I can't picture.
Finding Out the Hard Way, was it?
No, the other one. Never gonna give you up.
Never
Oh,
gonna
okay.
give you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I wish I had that recording.
I don't know where that thing is.
Jennifer has it, maybe.
Gotta find
Jennifer,
out.
if you're watching, we want a copy of it if you got it. But yeah, then you grew up and you started playing gigs with all of us
Yeah.
together with Clark and me and Nevada and
Yeah.
just start terrorizing the country.
Terrorizing the country. Yes.
Not only Chicago, but the guys ended up in Vegas and in Florida and all kinds of places, right?
Yeah. Got to play all over. For sure. We played casino gigs and
You got the Rat Pack show in Vegas.
we had the Rat Pack show in Vegas for a while. Did some shows in LA.
with Jack and Donnie.
Jack and Donnie were in the show. Yep.
Yeah, man. We were talking a little bit about it in an earlier episode we did.
Yeah.
You guys had a lot of fun doing that, huh?
We had a blast.
I did all the Chicago shows. I loved doing it.
It was a lot of fun.
In Milwaukee when we were doing
Yeah,
that.
we played a lot of stuff in Milwaukee. Those were fun gigs.
Yeah.
The stuff in Vegas was cool because we ended up doing like the same show every night. So every night was getting better and better and better.
Right.
You
That's
know
how
what
it
I mean?
goes.
And
You know?
each one. And we ended up getting Doug Stark to play Sammy, who turned out to be great.
Very good.
And he
entertainer.
brought his whole energy to the show, which was great. So
I was just watching a video of him doing Sammy recently. And
Yeah.
that was like, wow, man, this guy's good.
he's amazing. He plays like 10 different instruments. He does impressions. He does stand-up comedy.
Right.
He was a writer on In Living Color for a couple of seasons.
Wow.
believe it or
Really?
not. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
Cool.
Doug's
Very
been
cool.
around for a long time, for sure.
Very cool, man. And then you ended up in China.
I was in China, yeah.
So how'd that come about?
My friend here, another bass player, Chris Karate, who you know.
Yes, our friend, our good friend.
His brother actually plays piano and is a lawyer and was working in Beijing at the time. So he had this opportunity for me to come out there, and I went. I was there like 5 months.
Huh.
It was pretty cool.
But you were like 17 years old.
Yeah, 18 or 19, I think I was. Yeah,
You were a young kid.
I was young.
How different was it playing for an audience in China than here in America?
So, especially here in the jazz world, like, you know, you go to a jazz show, it's a lot of older people come out, you know,
Yeah.
older couples, they're drinking wine, they listen to jazz, right?
Right.
In China, it's the opposite. It's all young people, like 18 to 25.
Wow.
And they're coming out and they want to drink martinis and they want
Oh,
to hear
that's
American
so
jazz.
much better.
Oh, yeah,
And
it's cool.
And there's a lot of energy. And then there's a lot of young players playing in China, too. And they're like Chinese guys that you wouldn't think. It was
Right.
a big culture shock for me
Yeah.
because those guys are heavy players.
Good,
like,
too, yeah.
Like, for real. And they're playing all that out stuff and stuff that, like, they're playing in New York.
Yeah.
Same way, you know, like,
Yeah.
crazy.
Something.
You know what you mean? But you know, I've heard that when you go to Japan and play, they take music very, very seriously there. You know,
Yeah.
and that's why a lot of people that are American stars are really big time over there.
Absolutely.
They respect the artists better than the Americans do.
Yeah, I would
But-
say so.
When you go over there and play a concert, if you put on any concert from Japan, while the band is coming on the stage, the room is silent.
They're really
Completely
listening.
silent. Usually you go to a concert here in America, you walk in there, everybody's chit-chattering, there's glasses going everywhere, it's, you know.
Singing over the singer, everything.
Somebody
yeah.
stabbing somebody in a bathroom, you know. They're not like that. It's all about respect, you know. They're all
Absolutely.
sitting quietly like this with their wives and their dates, you know, and the band comes on, you know, and then
They do a golf clap.
yeah. No, but I mean it's classy, you know.
Yeah.
They respect the artist.
They do that. I think I don't know if it's in Germany or somewhere, but they wait until the entire show
Yeah.
is over. Like if the band plays 10 tunes,
Yeah.
there's no applause for 10 songs.
Right.
And then after the show's done and the band stands up,
Right.
Then
they
That's
applaud.
what
yeah.
There's one big applause,
Right.
you know. And they're doing that from the time of like Mozart and those guys. It's
Yeah.
like a tradition for them.
Exactly. Yeah, man. I mean, think about all the drunken people, the rowdy, screaming, you know. And,
Whole different thing in America. For
yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Not that it's not fun, 'cause I like to have fun just like everybody else.
Sure.
I love going to concerts, you know. But some concerts should be like that, and some shouldn't.
Some shouldn't, right?
You know, like if you're going to a rock concert.
Well, yeah, you want it to be rowdy.
Rock festival, you know.
So, if you would go to a rock concert right now, who would you want to go see? Like out of the newer guys that are touring, I know you like the classic stuff.
Newer guys, I'm not even familiar with a lot of newer stuff.
Yeah.
You know, very little. But I like Post Malone and Jelly Roll is great.
Yeah, for sure.
Teddy Swims.
Yeah, another
I
great
like.
singer.
Yeah, I just know a few of them. You know,
Most definitely.
I'm mostly the classic rock, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
That's for But
Well, that's all the good stuff anyway.
oh yeah, that's
There's
why.
still
Yeah.
some good stuff out there.
There's a few
New
really
stuff.
good bands that that are newer. System of the Down I like a lot.
Right. They're
Panic
good.
at the Disco. There's a few really good bands out there.
Yeah. But if you ask me if I wanted to see a rock band, I would like to see the bands that are not around no more.
Sure.
You know, more than anybody. The original Leonard Skinner
Yeah.
with Ronnie Van Zant, you know, Stevie Ray Vaughan, you
There
know,
you go.
blues rock, you know, legend. You know, the classic shit, man. You know, you can't get better than that.
Yeah, those guys were great.
You know, old AC/DC, you know.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I love it all, but I love it all, you know.
Yeah.
And I think it's good medicine to do that, you know, to like it all.
Sure.
You know? I listen to music with an open mind.
I always say that. I say a good song is a good song. Doesn't matter what the genre is. If it's a country
Right.
song, if it's a rock song, if it's a jazz song, whatever, you know.
Exactly. If you got a good melody
Yep.
and you got some nice chords and it's a good song, it's a good song.
That's it.
You got it, you know. But it's the melody that's important. It's true.
Absolutely.
So, besides Frank Sinatra, who was your influences growing up?
Wow. Well, I mean, probably a lot of the same guys as you, I would say. You know,
Okay.
Stevie Wonder for sure.
Of course.
Bobby Caldwell. I mean,
course.
and then I'd like listen to a lot of like classic music. Like I was listening to Pavarotti and things like that too. But then like, you know, Gino, of course, big
Gino
influence.
Vanelli.
You know, Gino was a big influence on me.
Gino Vanelli, yes.
Locally and as a writer. But then I listened to like a lot of, you know, more contemporary stuff. Brian McKnight.
Uh-huh.
I loved growing up.
I saw him live a couple times, man. He
I got to
plays
see
a great
him.
concert.
Yeah, I got to see him last year. It was the 30th anniversary for the first album, the Brian McKnight album. So he did almost every tune
Wow.
on that concert. It was great.
Was that in Vegas?
That was at at the Win.
Yeah, man. Brian.
That was an awesome show because you don't hear you know when you go see him. He'll do a couple of those songs, but
Yeah.
he did like stuff you don't hear him do.
That's
Right.
awesome.
It was great.
I never got to see him live.
Never?
No.
Wow. I think I saw him like 4 times.
He'll probably come here. He's got a tour like starting I think in a month or two.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd like to check that out. I wonder if he's still got the same bass player,
He
Chris.
does. Yeah, he does. When I seen him there, he's got the same 3 guys that have been playing with him forever. Those guys.
Because he's the musical director.
Yeah.
You know, and he dances and plays.
He got the
I
guys
love that,
there.
man.
Yeah, it's great.
I love that when he
Do you
does
remember
that.
the time when what's his name? The singer came into the joint where we were working, Eric Benet.
Oh, Eric's another big
And
one. Eric's great.
we were playing and we look over and he's standing at the end of the stage,
Yeah.
just watching us play. That
He
was
walked in
something.
with George Daniels. You know,
Yeah.
you remember George Daniels.
Uh-huh.
And
Did he
George,
sing?
of course, Chicago legend. George's
Yeah.
music room and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
he walked in with Eric, and Eric put the chair in front of the stage,
Yeah.
sitting there.
It was hard to play in front of him.
Came in on a Thursday night. It was slow, you know, a few people in there, but
Did you get him to sing any?
he didn't want to sing.
No,
No.
He didn't want to sing.
he was really nice though. He
Yeah,
took
he's
pictures
really
and
nice.
stuff. He talked to all of us.
And then when I seen him in Vegas, he left me a couple tickets and backstage
Did he remember?
passes. Yeah, he was.
Really?
we were with him for about 20 minutes. Me, Paige, and Colin.
Wow.
And Jacqueline. Yeah, we had a good time. He's a nice guy.
So, going back a little bit, repeating back to like the Rat Pack era and stuff. A little bit after that, even maybe like in the '60s and very early '70s, was Bobby Darin.
Oh, Bobby was great.
Now I went through a big rabbit hole of Bobby Darin
Yeah.
about 2 years ago.
Really?
You know? Yeah, man, I love Bobby Darin.
Bobby's great.
You know, everything about him I love. He was the man.
I don't know if I told you. I got to so his rhythm section. This guy Bill McCubbin, who's
Yeah.
his bass player. You know, Bill and I forget his guitar player's name, but they did a show in Vegas. They called me to do it. It was the 50th anniversary of Mac the Knife of the original record. So I got to play with his rhythm section,
Yeah.
and then the Fat City Horns played behind us for that show.
Oh wow, Santa Fe's.
Yeah, and I got to see they had Bobby's real charts. So when we went through the book, and he's like, "What tunes you want to do?" You know, and I'm going through the book, and it's Bobby Darin on the top. It says Billy May on this arrangement. It says this guy, you know, and I was sitting there for about an hour because it was every, you know what I mean?
Wow, yeah, sure.
What song did you pick?
I
What songs?
did Artificial Flowers,
Oh, yes, that's one of my favorites.
and I did Charade.
Yeah, there's another one.
Yeah.
The Big Five. That was the Big
Yeah.
Five
Yeah,
theme.
Big Five theme, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I did this. He wanted me to do this song called "Quarter to Nine," which is a great song. I didn't know the song until that night. I learned it that day. But it's a great swinging tune.
Yeah. So how about you, Clark? What do you think
About what?
about all this?
Well, we got Dakota on the show, and
What do you want to ask Dakota?
I don't know. It was like Dakota, Nevada, and we worked together at the joint. That was like almost every day.
Yeah.
And then we did the Italian Village on Wednesdays, and
Yeah, we were there about 13 years at the Italian.
Yeah.
That was a long time.
it was we were like so tight,
Yep.
like glue.
Yeah.
But
That's what happens.
If we all get together again,
Chris would
it
fit
be-
right in
it
too,
would be
because
the
you'd
same
come
thing.
and sit in, and it would be like butter, like you were right there with
Oh
us.
yeah,
all.
I mean he played a lot with us at the joint too.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even realize it was him. You know, I didn't even know it was a bass player. It would be him. It would, because it was perfect.
Yeah.
I missed the joint. You know?
Oh yeah,
Those were some good times.
I
We
wish
didn't
it was
realize how
still-
good it was when we were there. We were like,
Right.
we'd come in and there'd be days when we'd be like, oh, we got to be here again today. And we'd be all nervous,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And when you look back, you're like, I wish I could be there, Saturday night.
There's no places like that anymore at all.
No, that was the end of the era. You know?
I haven't been back there since it's been this Mama's place. How is it? Have you guys been in there?
I have not been in there either.
I seen
Feels
some
weird.
pictures. They got. It looks like they got like a nice stage and stuff.
They have a stage, but they made it look like a corner bar.
Yeah.
They
Really?
kind of. I don't want to talk bad about it, but it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, we should go check it out if they got a good band there or something.
they have live bands.
Yeah, there's live music there all the time. It's a lot of rock.
Yeah.
They do a lot of rock and stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a couple of cool places in town to still go hear music. I mean, they're a little more hidden these days,
Yeah.
and there's little spots,
There's not as much,
No, back in the
before.
day, you could have walked down the street and heard 5 different bands,
right?
but not anymore.
Yeah. I was talking to Donald Lacey earlier,
Yeah,
and we were saying the same thing. It's no places no more to play.
yeah,
He said he had some kind of little gig he found, like for a weekend gig finally, and he did it for a week or something like that, and he got a call back that they don't want to do it no more.
yeah. I mean, this is the state of the business, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like even when you think of Rush Street when we were all growing up, even when we were young.
Right.
You had the back room, you had Jilly's, you had the Wonder Bar.
Yeah.
There was that other little place where Maple and Ash is now too.
Groucho's.
Groucho's was there. The Hang
Groucho's,
Up
yeah.
was there. So there was, and then Biggs was around the corner there.
Yeah.
You had the Pump Room. There was a band
Oh,
in every
yeah.
one of those
Redheads.
rooms.
They had a band.
Oh, that little area, man. That little 2-block radius, whatever it is, it was pumping, man.
Leave your car double parked on Rush. Just
Yeah.
start walking anywhere,
Our cars got towed from there so
Oh,
many
yeah.
times. We come out of the club, the car's gone.
Gone.
Yep.
But it was a lot of fun, man, in those days, And I don't think it'll ever be the same in here in Chicago.
No way.
It's so different now,
It's-
I went over there, like around that neighborhood recently, and there was a Chipotle, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And the fucking line to get into Chipotle was way like if it was a big concert going on.
Fuck Chipotle.
I said, I want to know what the fuck is so special about Chipotle, because I'm telling you, this line was bigger than the concert.
I don't get it either. I mean, like, especially here in Chicago.
Yeah.
There's 1,000,001 great Mexican restaurants anywhere in the city. South side, west side,
Yeah.
north side. You can
Yeah.
find great Mexican food.
And everybody's going to
And
Chipotle.
they're going to Chipotle.
It's just
blows
people
my mind.
that don't know, that are not true Chicagoans.
Maybe there's some kind
That's
of
all it is.
addictive substance in there, like
Well, McDonald's.
Yeah.
KFC.
McDonald's owns it.
Yeah.
Owns Chipotle.
KFC had an addictive chemical in there.
Oh really?
Yeah, Colonel Sanders. He wasn't a.
He knew what he was up to. That
He was a
Colonel
bad
Sanders.
guy, Colonel
Really?
Sanders. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Well, he killed about 5 million chickens. Didn't he?
You know Abraham Lincoln?
No, well, you know what? His gravestone has a knife, a straight blade on it, And they're thinking, why does he have a fucking knife on it? That's what he would kill the chickens with.
Cut their throats.
Cut their throat.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, Abraham Lincoln, he was Jewish.
Yeah.
He got shot in the temple.
You know, there's a saying that Groucho Marx would say, and I love it. It's one of my favorite sayings. Okay, it's classic. You know, it starts. You know, behind every great man, there's a great woman,
right.
and behind her is his wife.
Groucho's great.
That was great. You know,
He's great. He had the other one that Woody Allen says. He says, I wouldn't want to belong to any club that would have someone like me for a member. You know?
yeah.
Groucho's great. I loved him. When I was speaking to China, when I was in China, I was there during like Thanksgiving and Christmas. And so I was getting, you know,
Yeah.
I had the blues a lot. You know, nobody there. Hard to call home. There was no like cell phones like that at the time.
Yeah.
So got to get a calling card to call home.
Yeah.
And it's a 12-hour difference. So when it's 2 in the afternoon, it's 2 in the morning here.
Yeah.
Big
It's hard.
hassle.
So I there was a little video store, little guy that it wasn't even a store. He'd sell cigarettes and DVDs on the corner. This guy, and I became friends with him. I go get a movie, so I started buying all the old Marx Brothers movies.
Yeah.
and that would cheer me up when I'd you know
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
my little therapeutic thing with the
Me
Marx
too.
Brothers. It was great.
I go back to them every once in a while for
Just to
something
watch
for
them
that.
all.
Yeah. I love all their movies, man.
What's your favorite one?
Night at the Opera,
That's one of my favorites too.
and I like them all, but I love Duck Soup.
Duck Soup's another great
When they
one.
do the mirror scene,
Oh yeah,
you know,
With
because
Harpo, yeah.
Harpo and Groucho had the same face, and Zeppo, you know,
Yeah.
all the brothers. If you would just clean shave them all or whatever, they all have
Yeah, they all
comb
looked
hair,
alike.
It was the same guy, you know. So when he put on the grease paint like him with the mustache and the
Yeah.
eyebrows, and they do you know what I'm talking about? The scene?
No.
Well, I gotta show it to you. Groucho and Harpo is dressed just like him, and he's making it like he's looking in the mirror. So he's doing whatever he's doing, like, you know.
They mimic each other, yeah.
And they
it's
start,
great.
you know, going like all crazy and everything, and he's doing it right with him.
They did a similar scene to that. Bob Hope did a scene when they did with Blackbeard, and
Yeah.
it's almost the same scene. They're in a mirror, and he's
Oh,
hiding
yeah.
on the boat. You know,
With Chong,
I don't know if Chong's in that one,
I think he's in a little part or something.
but what is that one called? The Princess and the Pirate. It's a Bob Hope movie, but he did the same. You know, it all came out in that same time, and all those guys would steal from each other a little bit. You know, and then they did it on Lucy. Harpo and Lucy did the mirror scene, the same scene from the movie.
They reenacted
They
it.
reenacted
yeah.
it, and she did it perfect right with Harpo. She was great.
She was dressed like Harpo.
Like Harpo, yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
Man, them guys, them 5 brothers, man,
Yeah.
they were really special. I'll tell you, they brought a lot of joy to the world.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I was mostly into the Three Stooges.
Three Stooges,
I
same
love
deal.
them too, yeah.
Same thing for them. They get the same respect, you know.
Yeah.
They did their thing, and they made people laugh at a time where it was the Depression,
Yeah.
and people didn't have
They came out,
food.
what, like in the 30s? Was that?
Yeah, late 30s.
Yeah, 30s and
Both of
40s,
those
man.
guys.
There were soup lines and shit. Nobody had jobs. Nobody had food, you know?
Yeah.
And they were making people laugh. Laurel and Hardy, too. Same deal.
Sure.
You know?
Abbott and Costello, all those guys
Yes.
from that era were amazing.
Yes, and they really were very helpful to that situation. Because
The,
they brought laughter to the world.
Yeah.
The Marx Brothers, they would go into like these vaudeville houses in those days.
Yeah.
And they would do scenes that were going to be in the movie. They would go
They
try
would
them
try
out.
it out, yeah.
And Zeppo would sit with a stopwatch
Uh-huh.
from the wings, and he would time the laugh.
Uh-huh.
They laughed for 3 seconds. They laughed for this many seconds on
Wow.
this joke. So when they did the movie, if you notice, there's always those little pauses so that you don't miss a line.
Right.
Because Groucho was too fast.
Too fast.
So he had to pace himself. So they would time the laughs so that he could get the next line out without you not hearing it. That's how smart they were. They were meticulous at
Great,
that.
great, man. Groucho had such timing. It's like,
Yeah.
You know, even in his old age when he was all senile and shit.
Yeah,
His
he's
Dick
doing those TV
Cavett
yeah,
show.
right, yeah.
You ever see that?
I did see that, yeah.
And Gilbert Gottfried, did you ever see him do his imitation of old Groucho?
No,
on
I
the
never
Dick
seen
Oh,
that.
you never seen it?
No, I gotta see that.
Oh my God, both of you guys gotta see it. Okay, he's on Howard Stern's show, and Gilbert Gottfried, he was all into that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so he's telling Howard Stern about how, you know, Groucho was there and he was like getting too old now.
Right.
He was all senile and shit. He sit there and he's telling Dick Cavett, you know, back in my day, we used to sleep, and then when you felt your body had enough rest, you would get up. You know, because like everything would go into big long things
right, big,
that didn't make no sense. You know, like why are you even talking about that?
Those guys
You
got
know?
some of them got old like that.
But if you hear the way Gilbert Gottfried does it, you know, and he does the old voice and everything, oh my God, hysterical.
Let's take a little pause.
Want to take a pause?
Yeah.
take a short pause for the cause.
We'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back. We have another special guest for you today. On the phone, we got Mr. Nevada Hadary
From Miami,
from
Florida.
Miami, Florida.
Who know from Miami is?
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
So you're just getting off a gig?
Yes, I am just getting done. I'm stuck in traffic on 95 going back north I was playing in South Beach at the Ritz-Carlton.
There's always fucking
And,
traffic on that 95, man.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm kind of glad because right now, usually at this time, they drive so crazy, and now that they can't drive crazy, so maybe it's better.
Yeah, for you, that's a good thing.
Sure. What kind of band do you play with?
Today, I was with a singer named Victoria Blue, and
Okay.
she is a Cuban Puerto Rican singer.
Wow.
Born in Mid-America, and she sings like top 40, and she sings salsa, Latin, and she sings jazz.
That's great.
And I just backed her up and kicked left-hand bass, had a drum machine on, and played piano.
Wow.
Nice. Very nice, man.
So who's some other people you're working with out there?
The scene here in South Florida, is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Well, the scene here is really great right now, I have to say. There is tons of music. There's always bands everywhere. Now, you got to understand when I say South Florida, what exactly South Florida is.
Right.
Because it's three big cities that are very close to each other, which is coming from the north is West Palm Beach,
Uh-huh.
and then coming south, Fort Lauderdale, and then
Right.
further south,
Miami.
you have Miami.
Right.
Now, of course, there's other places that are a little bit further away. Like you could get to the Florida Keys, and if you go like upper, you eventually get to like Vero Beach and Melbourne, and
Cuba.
that's almost by Orlando. But South Beach can really consist of those three cities, and all the little cities in between, like Boca Raton, Aventura, and blah blah blah. There's so many to even call all the names.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to Havana, Cuba, Nevada?
I was never in Havana, Cuba, no.
No. I always wanted
I
to
was in
check it out
Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed. There was a couple years ago where they were allowing Americans to go in, and I was supposed to go on a cruise, but we ended up not going that year. I ended up going to Punta Cana.
They don't allow any new cars to be imported, so
No,
everybody got an old classic car.
It's like
Yep.
50s.
50s and
40s,
60s.
50s, yeah.
Yeah, they got beautiful
And they take
Chevy
care of
Bel
them.
Airs and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
They take care of them, yeah. So it's a big thing out there. But anyways,
So the music scene.
yes,
So the music scene is really great here. There is Palm Beach County, which is like West Palm Beach, Jupiter, Lake Worth, Boynton Beach, Delray Beach, and some other ones as well. That scene up there, there's a lot of the older musicians that like been around for a long time, and I guess everybody like when they get older, they seem to go up north. And there's, a lot of great musicians, older, like I just said, older.
Yeah.
Then in Fort Lauderdale, it's a mix. You got younger and older people, but there is bands, of course, but there's a lot of people playing with tracks.
Just like here.
What is it with the fucking tracks already?
Or a duel with tracks.
Yeah.
Come
But
on,
there are
guys.
bands. But now when you go to Miami, that's different. There's a lot of bands. I mean, yeah, you see some people with tracks no matter where you go in the whole United States.
Sure.
Right.
But in
Come
Miami,
on.
it's there's a lot of great bands, and you could catch anything from jazz
Yeah.
to Latin to even country. There's all the varieties. Yes.
That's the spot to be. Is Miami.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Miami too now. I mean, like, it's definitely grown as a city in the last 20, 30 years. I mean, it was always like,
Yeah, I haven't
but
been
now
there in 20 years.
it's very, it's like downtown, but
Yeah.
better.
I was just there less than a month ago, and I really like it. It's like Chicago, but a tropical Chicago.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like a metropolis.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
City.
But,
It's a city.
Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale is so much calmer. West Palm Beach is so much more calm than Miami. It's you see, when you go out in Miami the right way, the city has a pulse to it. It really does.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Yeah.
We had a blast in Miami when I was there with
That
Nevada.
place that we went in, me Clark, dude, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
That place we went in is wow. I was really blown away the way they decorated that place, and they didn't have musical. Well, they had a DJ.
Yeah.
But the entertainment they had there was like
The ambiance.
Asian,
It was
yeah,
great.
Asian acrobats.
It was called Jaya or Jaya.
Jaya, Jaya,
Gaia.
at the Setai Hotel.
It's a place to go.
Yeah, I saw some pictures. That was really cool.
Yeah.
So when you come into Chicago, Nevada?
I don't have anything planned going to Chicago. I do have some up and coming dates where I am going to be traveling, but that's to be announced. And but not Chicago. But I that's my hometown. I could be coming there anytime.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
actually headed out west in about a week or two.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going? Vegas?
It's to be announced. I'm going to let everybody know.
So, let's talk about your upbringing with music and piano. We didn't get to talk about that.
Yeah, Nevada. Tell us how you started out.
I just start playing now for about 2.5 weeks, and it's been going great. I've been playing piano since I'm 6 years old.
6 years
And
old.
I used to play the drums, and
When your name was
my
Rocky.
grandfather. I'm sorry.
When your name was Rocky.
Oh yeah. And my grandfather bought me a piano. One of those Baldwin Spinets. Acrosonics.
Yeah.
How do I explain it to the people that don't know what that is? You ever see like the piano from I Love Lucy that was always in the back? Like one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a school
Yeah.
piano.
A stand-up piano.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a school piano.
School piano.
Well, when my grandfather bought me that, my parents got me lessons, and I never wanted to do it. I liked it, but it's not something I wanted to sit in the house and practice. I used to have the window open and hear all the kids outside playing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I had to stay in practice, and
Right.
and I stuck with it. And then I had this one teacher from actually St. Andrew's Church.
The one with the big head.
The guy with the big head. Yeah. I remember that.
That's not him, though.
Oh, okay.
This was another guy.
Yeah.
This guy's name was Stanley. Stanley said he was the organ player at St. Andrew's Church. What street is that? Was that on St. Andrews?
On Ashland.
Addison.
Addison. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been that long that I can't even remember the name
Yeah,
of the
wow.
street that it was on. So Addison, St. Andrew's Church. I remember clear as day. I got the piano ready, and I went to church. It was around Christmas time, and we were coming out of the church, and there was a blizzard. And I remember being with my grandmother and my mother, and they asked the guy for his number, and the wind was blowing so hard, and he wrote it down, and we couldn't wait to get out of there, and it started from then. And then I was with him for like 3 years, and then after that, I got another teacher. That's the guy with the big head that you're talking about. His name was Dave Richards.
Dave Richards, yeah.
Dave Richards.
I remember as a kid.
Poor guy.
We'd be
I
playing
was with him
football
for
and stuff, and
3
then
years.
he had to go up, home for his lessons.
Well, what
Yeah.
Nevada, whatever those guys taught you, they did right, because look what you became. You know.
Yeah.
What they taught me was like basic. How do you say this? Harmony and theory 101.
Right.
Basic.
Right.
Like this. First of all, they teach you like on the piano the C notes, the C, the D, the E. The C major scale.
Yeah.
The D major scale, E,
Middle
and then
C.
the minors. But they were also teaching me how to read the treble clef and the bass clef.
It's hard.
From and I was doing it, and I really couldn't do it that well. I still can't do it that great, but I know it. I know it well enough.
You
could
could get
follow
by.
his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I quit. I didn't want to do it anymore. And then I heard an album of Oscar Peterson, along with another album of Chick Corea and Michelle Camillo.
Right.
Well,
Yep.
when that happened, I was around 12 years old, and I locked myself in the bedroom, and I just taught
Masturbated.
myself with rewinding it and trying to copy, trying to copy. And that's how I really learned how to play jazz. That's my real way.
What was
Yeah.
the Chick Corea album? Was it the Eye of the Beholder, or was it the...
Electric Band.
No, there was
It was
another one we used to
actually
listen to.
An Essentials album, like all like his best hits.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
actually the song Armando's Rumba.
Yeah, there was Armando's Rumba, and then
Yeah.
you remember the rock tone, and then it went into like the samba we used to listen to.
Senior Mouse. or
Yes, Senior
Captain
Mouse.
Marvel. I get
Yes,
them-
it's Senior Mouse. Yeah,
yeah.
we were
Those are great. Those are great recordings.
9, 10 years old listening to that
Caribe too.
Caribbean.
But that was Michelle Camillo, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Michelle Camillo, that's Caribe.
Yeah. I'll
What was
tell
that
you,
movie that was out at that time?
Too much.
No, Cali 54
Oh yeah.
came out like at that time, maybe 98 or so.
Yeah.
And all those great players were in there.
He also made the movie with Antonio Banderas. He
Yeah.
did the music.
Too much.
And then the
it's called.
song came out at the end. Yeah, the movie's called Too Much. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
You got to check it out.
Yeah.
Put it up on a screen if you got a chance.
Yeah.
And check out the end credits, because that is really, he got the best musicians with him. He's the pianist, Michelle Camillo, and he had Kachow on the bass, Cliff Allman on the drums.
Yeah.
And he had like all the greats with him. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Nevada, tell me if you remember when way back in the day, we used to come by your house and practice in your little tiny bedroom in the front there.
Oh yeah.
I remember you had the keyboard set up and everything, and I would like sit on a bed.
I was in fifth grade, I think it was, and I was in the same class with Jonathan. Jonathan Lacey, and he told me, "Hey, you play piano, right?" So I said, "Yeah." "You play drums, right?" I said, "Yeah." "Well, my cousin plays the bass."
Right.
And I didn't know. I knew who you were, but I really didn't know who you were like that.
Yeah, I
And then
remember.
here we go, and we start playing like that from way back then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our first gig ever, if that's the one you were talking about, was in the in Lincoln Square. There was a little cafe.
Yeah.
And we went in there somehow and got the job for like, what was it, $15 a
Is that
piece
like
or something?
By Cafe Salle Marie? It was
Yeah,
right
yeah,
Over there. Yeah.
yeah. But
But
we
near
did
the
it.
library.
Huh?
Near the library, that was.
No, like by Garcia's.
But we did it. You know,
Yeah, by Lincoln Square, okay.
we were out. I was maybe 12 years old.
Yeah.
You know, we put suits on and we just went and did the gig. We knew about
We were
3
repeating.
songs.
Yeah, we were repeating the songs. So
Yeah.
finally said, "We're going to do Sunrise, Sunset." We went to saw the old lady there, and she said, "Let's see how Jewish you are." She told us.
Yeah. Do you remember what they were serving there at that cafe, the particular item
No, I
on
don't.
the menu? Remember, we were looking at the menu in the place, and it said Palanchiki.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
wow.
written just like that, Palanchiki.
Nevada, do you remember when we played at the Fly Me to the Moon? We were real young. And maybe, Chris, maybe you were on this gig too. But it was New Year's Eve, and they wanted us to play dance music. And the only song that we knew was I Will Survive. And we played I Will Survive for like 45 minutes, okay? The whole set.
What is that? Sherry Lewis? It was the song that...
The song that never ends, yeah.
Yeah.
Lamb chop.
But from there, Nevada, okay, let's fast forward maybe about a year or two,
Carmine's?
and you and Clark are fucking the trio playing as a live jazz trio, instrumental, no singing, in fucking Carmine's
Yeah.
on Rush Street.
Little kids.
Oh, yeah.
I remember you guys playing there.
We were not even 15, pushing 15 years old, man, in tuxedos,
We were getting
and getting paid $400 a night for a trio.
See?
my grandfather to drop us off, and who else was taking us?
My grandfather,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
y'all were still living back then.
Clark, do you remember when we had your Papa Donnie drive us?
And I forgot the
from Leland?
symbols.
And you forgot the symbols. And he said, "You mother!" He started swearing. What did he call you? He called you a name, but it was real funny. But I can't
Meathead,
remember what it
maybe
was.
something. Meathead. he always-
Yeah, he said meathead.
But I mean, I don't think anybody. I didn't see that repeat. You know, with the other generations.
No.
You know.
No, I mean like you said, you're a couple years older than me, you guys, all three of you. But I was
You were still like in our crowd though.
I was still like in the crowd because I was a musician, but mostly all the boys in my crowd, in my immediate crowd, none of them played.
None of them.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
so
It wasn't like our generation.
no,
Everybody wanted to be a fucking musician. There's 1,000 guys. You know.
yeah.
Matthew and all them, and you know.
I got
All the
lucky enough
boys.
to be around it, you know.
Yeah.
Because even when I was younger in Florida, Kevin Garber was down
Yeah.
there. Alan Cole was down there.
Yeah. Man.
All those guys. So like
We had a big-
those guys were all like I was influenced by them too because they were playing already.
We had a lot of blessings that we lived in this era. We did.
yeah.
Because we got to be with all those people and see the last of that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
The last of the Mohegans.
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah. Whoever said that, I took the words from my mouth.
Yeah, for real. And you know what? Now with social media and all this AI shit and everything, you know, music is just fucked.
Yeah.
Musicians are fucking screwed. You know. Now when you hear something, you're not gonna know if it's fake or it's real or what. You know.
I had
It's
someone
getting
sending me a song the other day, and that's what it was. And the person that sent it to me didn't know it was AI.
Oh my.
He's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
you got to hear this guy
sure.
sing. He sings great." And I'm listening,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
How are people supposed to know? You
I
know?
caught it after a while, after I was listening, that it was AI. It wasn't real.
It's unbelievable, man.
There has
You can't-
to be something, you know,
You
to
can't
like
watch
block that.
a video clip or look at a picture without knowing if it's real or not.
Yeah, that too.
When you go through the feeds, you know, like the little videos.
Mm-hmm.
There's such things you don't know if it's real or not. Like,
Yeah.
and it looks real,
The
but then
dead
you have to
celebrities-
second guess it.
Dead
Yeah,
celebrities
everything.
talking and walking like Tupac. Every day there's a new Tupac video.
Yeah.
You know.
I believe Tupac's alive, and they say he's in Cuba. Speaking of Cuba,
Yeah, that might be.
Yeah.
You never know. Man. He's gone too long already.
yeah,
About 60 years old.
he's real old.
He's in his 50s. Would be in his 50s.
No,
now.
I mean, in Vegas, I seen like where he got shot there on Koval and Flamingo. And
Yeah.
people put roses and stuff out there and like candles still for him
Yeah.
on that little spot.
I'll tell you what. You know, we're all jazz and R&B guys.
Yeah.
And you know we don't listen to rap. We're not rap guys like that. But I got to tell you, Tupac was a different story. Cause
Yeah, I mean, there's a few
I like-
rappers that I
I
like
love
too.
Tupac.
Tupac's one of them. I like Biggie. I like 50. I like
Biggie-
Kanye.
Biggie was also great. You know
Yeah.
that the era that era they were coming out with some great music. You know, even though they were rapping, but I mean like Tupac.
Right.
and Biggie, both of them used Bobby Caldwell.
Yeah.
Sky is the limit and Do for Love.
What about NWA? What Dr. Dre did with NWA? He was taking that like Bootsy Collins stuff like that, and he was sampling it.
Yeah.
But it was hip. It was, and they added on top of the sample too. You know, it wasn't only just the sample.
Right. They
So-
were like one of the first people to do that.
Right. And that's why he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was a great producer at it. I mean, he still is. He's still producing a lot of stuff, Dre.
Yeah, you got to give it to him. You know?
But there is one guy who I think is like the best of this time, and that's Kendrick Lamar. He's my favorite.
He's like Tupac a little bit.
He is, because he knows music really, really good, and he's a true poet.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I care for him too much, but his songs do get stuck in your head. I'll tell you that. He does some good hooks.
Yeah,
Who are you talking about, Nevada?
Kendrick.
Kendrick. Yeah.
And then there's also Drake. I mean,
See, I'm more on the Drake side. Like between that debate, Drake and Kendrick, I probably see Drake a little more. But
I don't even know nothing about Drake.
I think for me,
Yeah.
like after Kanye, that was it. Like to me, rap changed after that. You know, it's like
Kanye's great. So
the early stuff is great. I mean, he got
No,
crazy,
he's doing
crazy
now.
now.
But yeah, man, we were on Rush Street playing. So and then where did we go from there?
Oh, Rush Street. Oh, yeah. Then we did a lot of stuff. Then we even did stuff with the Latin guys from Lakeview. We
Right.
did all that stuff.
Right.
that
Both
was
of
a lot
us,
of fun.
me and Nevada, were studying at that time. With that's how we learned how to. We were forced to read music. You were in that band, and I was in my Latin big band with the two
What was it,
conductors.
Gallery 37 or something like that? Huh?
Yeah, we were talking about it in another podcast. How I fooled the conductors. I got in on a fluke. They wanted to know if I had. It was mandatory to read music, and the guy put up the chart, and the song was Blue Bossa. So I pretended like if I was reading it, and just played Blue Bossa. So he said, "Oh, great, you're hired." You know. So for the whole 2 years, I fooled the conductor. I was there was two bass players all the time, so I would have the other guy play it, and I would memorize it and then just fake it.
Yeah, right.
Well, the second year I was there, the kid didn't show up, the other bass player, and they put a piece of music in front of me, and I was busted.
Wow.
And the conductor went fucking insane on me. You know, he says, "You're telling me you're in this band for 2 years and you don't know how to read?" You know? He said, "No fucking way."
By any chance, who was the bass player? Did it happen to be Jose Pacayo?
No, yeah, actually, not Jose. It was what's his name? We were just talking about him, the Puerto Rican guy.
Josh.
Josh Ramos.
Yeah.
The first year it was Doug Bistro, and we got away with it clean. And he's the teacher now, over there teaching people, you know. And then the second year it was Josh Ramos, and Josh Ramos was the guy that didn't show up.
Oh,
Yeah, man. But when the conductor started hollering on me, he said, "That's it." He says, "Saturday mornings, you're going to start going to Merit Music, and you're going to fucking learn how to read," you know? And I had to go every fucking Saturday morning.
Yeah.
It's way there on the South Loop with a big fucking upright. Okay? Yeah. And you go to a 3-hour class. And,
That's great.
But it was great, man, because as soon as you walk into first class, the whole symphony would play together. The orchestra, 4 basses, you know,
Wow.
all violins and everything. And then your second hour, you would go to a theory class. And then the third hour, you were one-on-one with a teacher in a room, you know.
that's great.
And I did it, man, and I learned how to read, but I couldn't sight read. I could not get that down. But I'll tell you anything about a chart. I'll follow any chart. I know what it is, the timings. That's all cool. But I'm not going to sight read.
Well, it's difficult, like, to read note for note on the staff. Like, I can't do it either. I mean, I can look at a chart, and I'll tell you we're on bar 33, and I'll tell you where we're at in the chart.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I can read the chord changes, but I can't read the staff.
We play from the heart.
Yeah,
I believe that music should come from the heart, not from a piece of paper.
Sure.
I don't know. That's how I feel.
That's what I was going to say. Let me tell you a quick story real quick. And this is a great story. I tell this to a lot of people who always say that reading is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I'll tell you, you can get certain jobs if you don't read. So I don't, it's not I'm not saying it like that, though. But here's what happened. I did not read that great when I was in high school. Okay, I didn't start reading a little bit better until actually I went to Columbia College.
Right.
But before that, I was in high school. I wasn't reading, and the horn players were way worse musicians than I was. I was, already playing with you guys and stuff like that, and with everybody else around town, the whole downtown Chicago, everywhere.
Right.
But I didn't really know how to read that well. So the little the young kids at the time used to say, "Oh, you don't know how to read." They had to say something. Somebody always got to say something. So the next day we had a concert in the morning, and I told the band director, actually, it's Kevin Korshkin from Lakeview High School.
Yeah. Wow, I remember him.
Yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah.
So I told the band director, give me the CD. We had CDs back there. Give me the CD. I'll take it home and I'll learn it. It's no problem, right?
Right.
He said, no, I'm not giving you the CD.
Uh-huh.
And, we couldn't go on YouTube or nothing like that,
That's the other thing, yes.
So he says, here's the sheet music, and he gave me the sheet music. So I said, whatever. So I took it home, and I deciphered it. It took me a while to get it, because I could read, but I can't sight read. There's a difference.
Right.
So I took it home, and I took it real slow. And once I figured it out, I could have took that piece of paper, crumble it up, and throw it away. I didn't need it.
Right.
Because now it's stuck in my head.
Right.
That's how we play, just like that.
Right.
Yep.
Well, so we get to the gig the next day. We go to sleep. I learned the song, and we get to the gig. It's outdoors. I didn't know. So everybody says, "Oh, did you learn it?" So I said, "Yeah, whatever." I'm not even looking at the music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here they were playing the song. Well, a big wind came in, threw everybody's music and made it fly away, okay? And they all had to stop, and I was the only one that was still playing, okay?
That is a good story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good point.
Yeah, man. But, however you want to do it out there, folks. You want to read, you want to just play by ear, just play, right?
Yeah.
It's all about just doing it, going for it, and trying it out. Because I'm talking to my daughter now. My daughter's 13, and I was trying to get her to play guitar and piano and stuff all this time. I bought her guitars and everything, but she just wasn't taking enough interest in it. I thought, well, she's not going to be a musician. But now she wants to play drums now, and she wants drums for Christmas. So I'm going to get her a little set because I figured, hey, well, maybe she's not a guitar player, but maybe she's a drummer.
Yeah.
So let her try it.
Yeah, my son did the same thing. He was I think he was turning 9, and he wanted drums. So I bought him drums for Christmas. We got him the drums, and he figured it out a little bit, but he didn't really dig it after a while. You know what I mean? So they were sitting there. He got into school, and they put him with a string section. So they told him you could play the viola, you could play the violin, or you could play the cello.
Right.
Well, or the bass.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, pick the bass. I can at least help you a little bit. Not that I'm a bass player, but I was, a little bit.
You understand it.
He said, no, I want to play the cello. All right, so he played the cello. Ended up that he's got really good tone. He plays well. He played with the orchestra. He reads. Reads probably better than all of us.
Yeah, great. Great.
But he didn't really dig it either. He's not into music. He's into sports. Yeah. Plays great baseball, the kid. He's playing basketball right now, and that's his thing. Right. I try to be encouraging, even though it's, not in the same output, but, whatever he wants to do, I let him do. You got to let him do.
It has to be in them.
Yeah.
You have to really want to.
I remember our parents, when we were growing up, they didn't encourage us. They encouraged us to be musicians, but they always wanted piano players. They would say, because
they knew piano players would always work.
I wanted to be I wanted to be a drummer first. Yeah. At first, and they would always tell me, you know, my dad and my grandpas and everybody, you know, no, you're not, don't be no drummer, be a piano player.
Be no stinking drummer.
You're gonna play the piano.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
Well, I have to say, all these young kids though are growing up in an age where it's really great, because I feel like there's a comeback for musicians, because I feel like there was a big gap for a long time.
Yeah. I agree. And look, your son and Clark's nephew and those guys, I heard them play, what was it, last year?
Yeah, they're
when you were here, and I was so amazed by all of those little guys, man. Really.
That's what I was going to say, because, my son, for instance, like, he said, Dad, all the boys are playing. Dad, you got a guitar? I said, no, I got my bass guitar. I gave it to him. He went in the room, and he, not even an hour later, he says, how does this sound? He started playing it.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
The kid
And then
sounds
he
great.
started going there after 3 days. The kid was playing already. He was like natural. He taught himself
Just
how to
in
play.
it.
Yeah.
And now he's, I took him, by everybody here in the whole South Florida, and I just said, go play with this guy, go play with this guy.
Right.
And he did it.
Right.
And he already played with everybody already.
He's a man already.
That's what you got to do, though. That's the best school, is like to go sit in and play with all different kind of guys, even guys that suck.
There's nothing better.
You know,
than that.
even if the band's terrible,
Right.
go get that experience, because it forces you not to stop. Even if you mess up, you know, you got to keep going.
You could really like sit and play after, keep playing, song after song, like just playing along.
Yeah,
It helps, but it's not going to be like really playing what an actual band.
No, when you play out, it's different, because tempos change, moods change, dynamics change in the band, and you got to be prepared for that.
Just like some drummers, in their basement and stuff, and they'll make those videos. They make those videos, where they're just banging away. They sound great like that, but what about if you put them in a band?
We call those basement drummers.
Yeah. Great chops and everything, great soloing and all that.
We know a lot of those.
Yeah, unfortunately, we do know some of those. But Nevada, I was thinking too that it was great to have the mentors that we had growing up.
Yes.
Guys like Vince Willis and your dad and my dad, Clark's dad, all our dads. We got to see the last, ending of that decade. Of the maybe the 80s going into the early 90s when we were really young.
Yes.
And Alan Cole was around and Paul Stevenson and all them guys. We got a chance to really be inspired by a lot of great musicians.
Oh yeah.
So
many guys.
Yeah.
Kevin, all those guys.
I remember being on one of the good times, not many of the good times, when I was really young. And I remember, I used to go play with the kids and stuff and go run around too. But I remember I used to always take time out and go sit on the stage of the band and just sit and listen to the band as a little kid.
Yeah.
Because I guess for music, for us,
we had
I don't know. It's different.
We had constant entertainment.
Well, even when we'd go on, on the funerals, and the older guys would play with the violins and stuff.
Right,
I would always always go and take a few minutes too to go listen to those guys, because, I mean, yes, we all play, but we don't play any of that stuff. There's no continuation of our heritage.
Oh man, that's another thing. All those older guys that played the traditional music.
Yeah.
With the violins and everything that we love so much, are not around anymore.
No, most of them are all gone.
Yeah,
and the music died with them. A lot of it.
It died with them. It's over with. That part of the culture's over with. So at least we got to witness it a little bit.
Yeah.
From when we were growing up, and we got to make our own things now. We got to make our new traditions.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But those guys were great, though. I have to say that they you would never expect that for them. Like the little jokes that they had behind. Okay, when they would play, everybody's seen that part. But when they weren't playing, the humor that they had.
Oh yeah.
Dynamite humor. All the older men. And You would never expect that. I would have never expected that if I didn't see it on my own, you know.
They were all comedians.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they all talk
They were
real
all
dirty
great.
and everything. Those guys, they were great.
Great. Yeah. See that?
I remember we were in the somebody's awake, you know, funeral, whatever you call it. I don't know. But we were young, and Mike Satili's place. And what am I even talking about? So anyway, there was the room in the front, like a little sitting room.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people remember that.
Yeah, had the little table.
all
I know.
smoke.
Yeah, it's all smoke.
So all the young kids were in there, and they're running and everything. So Uncle Pepperoni comes by me. He said, "Hey, you, come here." So everybody thought I got in trouble. I thought I got in trouble. I don't know what I did, right? So all the kids ran away. So I said, "You come here." I said, "What?" He says, "Pull my finger." He called me. Stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of characters, those older guys, man. You know,
Yeah.
those days they're not around no more.
Yeah, it was a
Guys.
very special thing that we got to see.
Yeah.
know. But like I said, we got to start making our own traditions now and stuff, you know.
Like what?
Well, that's why, like
Like what?
When me and you did the modern version of the
Oh, yeah.
of the traditional songs,
That was fun.
you
A lot
know,
of
maybe
fun.
that's what needs to be done. Maybe we can modernize it and do it the way it is today. We're just a little different, you know.
Yeah, you got to approach it differently. Why not?
That was a lot
You know,
of fun.
instead of playing it with violins and stuff, you know, maybe we just play it like how we play, you know, with
Yeah.
guitars and keyboards and.
Distortion
you know.
guitar.
Yeah,
I don't know. You just got to go out there and try it.
absolutely.
You'll
There's
never know if you'll never know if the spaghetti will stick on the wall until you throw it.
it's not spaghetti, it's linguine.
Pasta.
Yeah.
So where are you off to now, Nevada? You're going to your sexual fantasy place?
I'm going home to my family, my wife and kids.
Nice.
Nice, man. God bless.
Yes.
I wish you were come here and visit us a little bit. That last record we made, when you were in town, it came out real good. And
Yeah.
we got to do another one. This time, maybe with Dakota could sing with us. We
Yeah,
won't just
let's do it. That would be great.
The last album we did, it was like it was rushed. you
Yeah.
know? It was very rushed. We didn't even get a chance. It was like one take each.
Well,
song,
you picked me up
know?
from the airport
Yeah,
and we
he-
went straight to the
he was
studio.
dead
I was
tired.
dead
Yeah.
tired,
Yep,
and we were there till like what, 5, 6 in the morning.
Right.
Yeah.
that was hard.
Yeah, that's not 100%. You know, it's only like 60% of what it.
What if
Could
would have
be.
could have been? Yeah.
You know, that's why we got to do it again. We got to do something better. You know, because that's not acceptable.
We have to perfect it.
Yeah, yeah,
We were just running through
Well-
each song.
right. So you got any shows coming up, Dakota?
I got a show coming up December 14th at the Bourbon and Brass.
All right.
So come out to that 5
That's-
to 8 p.m. It's a Sunday, so it's
that's
early.
Good. That's good.
That's in Charleston, right?
No, that's the new Des Plaines Theater.
Plaines, yeah.
So right downtown Des Plaines.
Oh, is you're in the Des Plaines Theater?
Up on the 3rd floor, they got a speakeasy now. So we're
Oh,
going to play
okay.
up there, yeah.
It's right by the casino.
Yeah, right near Rivers. So
All right, you heard him, folks. Go check out Dakota.
yeah, come on by. Playing with Joe Valentino and his band.
Yeah,
So it should be
Great.
good. Yeah.
good for you. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
You had a little break.
I took a little hiatus, yeah.
Yeah. You had a little bit problems with your throat and stuff, so
Yeah, I did. I've been just slowly coming back to myself, really, honestly, since I've been back in Chicago.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, I had polyps in my vocal cords, had them removed, and then
Wait, you had your vocal cords removed?
no, the polyps.
polyps.
No, the polyps, no.
I thought that's what you
I
said.
wouldn't be able to talk if I was. They chopped my toes
That was
off.
like my question. I broke my back once. You freaking know my spine.
My spinal.
He would
Mike
be,
Tyson spinal.
he'd be talking through his neck. Go ahead, cover first.
Yeah, right.
Nevada, but how's your dad doing? Where's he at?
He's doing good. He's playing around town.
The
Nice.
great Rick Montana.
Yep.
Yeah, he's doing good, and then I'm playing. My son's playing, and yeah, I really don't see too many people here, like that. I'm constantly busy, so I'm always on the go. So I get up in the morning. I'm starting to get ready for work, and then by the time, like right now, look at this time. I can't wait to get home, change my clothes, and watch a movie. I just got done watching, the ending of the Tulsa King. So.
Oh, you finished it? I gotta watch the next couple. I've been watching that a lot.
I didn't say the new season.
How was it?
They could have made. I felt like they could have spent more time on the story. I felt like if they rushed it, but it was still good. I mean,
I got about 3 or 4 to watch. So don't spoil anything for me just yet.
I didn't see any of the new season yet.
It's it started off a little like you don't know where they were going, but then the guy from Terminator's in it, part 2.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that Robert Patrick?
Roger Patrick,
right, yeah. But he plays, this crazy hillbilly guy. He's all revenge, but he's good, really good in it.
Great actor, that guy.
He's a great actor. He's great in it.
Great actor. You know what we're talking about?
T-1000. Right?
T-1000, yeah.
Yeah. He was in The Sopranos, too.
He was, yeah.
Tony beat the shit out of him. He just scared him. He didn't really beat him. He punched him one time or something. I was just watching the clip of that.
Sopranos.
So, what do we got coming up next week, Clark?
Next week's filming.
Yeah.
Next
week's episode.
We're going to talk with my wife, Susie.
Right. We're gonna have a very special show. Because Clark's wife wants to talk about something, and we're gonna let her take it, and go from there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great show.
I don't want to ruin anything or say anything else right now,
Yeah,
but
it's kind of a surprise.
just want to tell everybody, it's gonna be great, and it's gonna be deep and serious. It's not anything corny, so.
Yep.
That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, but otherwise, guys, it was great talking to you guys today.
Thanks for having us on.
When I come back in town to Chicago, I'm going to come and maybe we could set up a special show and
of course.
Maybe have a little musical performance or something like that. I don't know.
We got the stage right here. We got the drums, the piano, everything's right behind us here. We're in our little jazz club here.
Yep.
Just our little jazz studio.
We actually have the piano that you're sponsored by.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Williams Piano.
Right.
Williams
if anybody's
Piano.
looking to buy any keyboards from Williams,
Yes.
please contact me, and I can help you out with that.
There you go.
Very
Man.
nice.
Williams Pianos. Good pianos.
They make quality instruments. They do.
Yeah. Man.
Well, look at that. It's,
Yeah.
Plays great too.
It's all
I
lacquer.
play on that all the time. It's great. Yep. And man, it was great talking to you guys. Thank you for giving us your time here today and telling us a little bit about you. Ladies and gentlemen, if sponsorships and product placement, give us an email if you'd like us to advertise your product.
Yep.
We're interested in doing that. So just email us at chrisgodla.com. If you're watching on YouTube, please remember to subscribe and smash that like button.
Real hard.
And
Smash it.
Smash it,
What a
bash
hammer.
it, bash
Share.
it,
Make sure you share the channel.
bash it with a hammer. Share it wherever you can. And, help us get out there.
Yeah, spread the word.
We have a lot of good stuff coming up. So
Peace, love, and soul.
yeah,
That's right, Don.
wine, women, and song. All right, folks. That's
Peace,
the
love,
wrap.
and jazz. All right.
That's
I'll
a
talk
wrap.
to you guys. Thank you, everybody.
All right, thanks, Nevada.